Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Orlagh, and today I thought I would talk a bit about The Ordinary. So if you don't know, The Ordinary is a skincare brand that has very kind of basic packaging. They don't really spend much on marketing, and they do that in order to keep the prices down, but they contain a lot of great ingredients and they're vegan, they're cruelty free, and overall they're a brand I really like. So I thought today I'd show you some recent bits I got. I'm not going to review them because I've not tested them yet, so this is a bit more of an unboxing. I got all of these from Beauty Bay, and this is the No Brainer set, and this was €29, and for that you get 3 products. So let's open the box and I can tell you what is inside. So this is what it looks like. It's like Christmas for the face. Okay, so the first product that I have tried before is the Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus Hyaluronic Acid. So this is just like an everyday moisturizer. It contains hyaluronic acid, which is really good for hydration. I've used this before and I didn't love it, but to be honest, it's the other 2 products in the box I wanted to try, and it worked out better as a deal because one of these wasn't in stock. And I think one of the reasons I didn't like it is I wasn't really putting anything with it to like boost the hydration. So I'll give it another go and let you know what I think. I'm thinking of doing like a review video after some time's passed, so I can update you on this one. Okay, so one thing about The Ordinary, which to be honest was a bit intimidating for me at first, what is they use the kind of chemical descriptions. It's not just like anti-age serum, like they do put the actual ingredients as the names, if that makes sense. So when you read it, for example, the next one, Granactive Retinoid 2% Emulsion, you're reading that thinking, but what's that going to do with my face? So, I mean, their website's really easy to navigate, but I do think you need to do a bit of reading up on it, because if you just pick this up off the shelf, I don't really think it does the best job at it describing, like even on the box, what it does for you. But this serum, if I show you here, the Buffet, so it is editing me right now. It's called Buffet, isn't it? It's not called Buffet. Buffet is in a buffet for your skin. I don't know what possessed me to call it Buffet, but there we go. Buffet or Buffet, whatever it is. I'm liking it so far. Sneak peek in my review. And yes, let's get back to it. It's designed for you to use morning and night, and basically it helps with lots of things actually. It sounds like it's going to be a bit of a wonder product. It's got amino acids, hyaluronic acid, so it's going to be really hydrating, smooth out fine lines and things like that. So I'm excited to try this. I've heard a lot of good things about it. This on its own retails at €12, so with the other products in the box, and this was also sold out, it made sense to get the box, and this is one that I'm probably most excited for. Okay, and third and the final thing in this kind of starter kit is the Granactive Retinoid 2% Emulsion, and they all obviously come in these bottles. The bottles are brown because apparently products that react with the sun are better off in brown glass, just so they have limited UV exposure. And if you don't know what retinoids or retinols are, they're basically a really good anti-aging ingredient, and don't take my word for this, but I'm pretty sure retinoids are slightly stronger than retinols. So this is good for fine lines, reducing signs of like premature aging and stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm blind to beggary, you know, but you know, it's good to start looking after your skin at a younger age, I guess. So that's the third one in this box. And like with any other retinols, that you do have to make sure you're using SPF, because you don't want to put this on and then go out in the sun and burn, because that would be quite counterproductive and very painful. Okay, so next I got the lactic acid. It's 5% plus hyaluronic acid. And this was €6.50, and this is an exfoliator. This is reminding me of some sort of chemistry class. I feel like I'm being tested. But yeah, basically this is a chemical exfoliant. So instead of using a physical exfoliant, which is normally like beads or something a bit gritty, this exfoliates your skin with acid. It is the 5% one. They do another one in 10%, but I thought you might as well get the weaker one, and then you can always like make your way up. And it contains Tasmanian pepper, which sounds very exotic. But this basically exfoliates your skin, and it's one of their milder acids, which is quite nice, because I think, you know, you can always start on the lower ones and work your way up, and you need to look at which of these products you can combine together. Like for example, you can't use an acid on the same night as you're using like a retinoid or vitamin C. You shouldn't really mix them all together, because not only can it be like an overload, often the ingredients will counteract each other. So make sure you know which order you should put them on in, or if you should mix them at all. Don't want you getting a big old bright old moon face. Okay, so second to last, and all of these names are bringing me back to chemistry class. 100% L-ascorbic acid powder, commonly known as, and a lot easier to say, vitamin C. So what's cool about this is it's a vitamin C powder, and I've seen this online, but obviously I'm unboxing it here for the first time, so I don't know what it's really going to look like in person. But yeah, so you get like a cool little jar. You get a little spoon. Why does that make everything better? A little spoon. So you get this little tiny spoon, which is, you know, pretty precious, and you can decide how much of this you want to put on. So vitamin C is really good for your skin. Again, it helps with like anti-aging, it's brightening. If you have any like hyperpigmentation or dark spots on your skin, it's really good for that, and it's also good for preventing those from appearing in the first place. What else is it good for? What are you even good for? Absolutely nothing. Well, obviously, hopefully not absolutely nothing. But again, it's in the UV protective packaging. For example, you can't mix this with any of the acids or with the retinol. Like, you shouldn't mix those together. But you can take a bit of the powder and mix it in with your moisturiser or your serum. So I'm planning to do that with this. I think as well you can't mix this with the Buffet, but again, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't mix, because you do need to make sure in advance you know, because they are pretty, not strong, well, some of them are strong, but you do obviously need to know what you're putting on your face in what order. It's also supposed to be good for uneven skin tone and just general brightness, and that was, how much was that bad boy? €6.25. Okay, and then lastly we have this mysterious box. This sold out last year for ages because I think it went viral on TikTok. If you've seen any sort of video where somebody is putting what kind of looks like period blood all over their face, chances are it's probably this product. So this is the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution, and this is a mask, so you leave this on for 10 minutes and no more because it's really strong. It really does look like a vial of blood. So if there's any like vampires in your local area, maybe hide this, because you know they might start getting a little bit hungry. I'm going to try and open it on camera for you and watch me spill this everywhere. It's this really thick red consistency. So you apply this to a clean face, and if you don't know, AHA and BHA are like alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxy acid, and they exfoliate your skin. So this is like a really intense facial peel. I don't think you actually peel after it, but it will brighten your skin, get rid of any fine lines, make it all plump. So if you're after a plump, rejuvenated baby face, this is probably one to try. And this was only €7, and looking by the size of the bottle, I reckon you're going to get quite a few applications out of that. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to test all of these products out and then make a follow-up video reviewing them, telling you which ones I thought were good, which ones weren't so good. It'll probably be like at least a month, if not 5 or 6 weeks away, because I do want to obviously have enough time to try these products out. And there's other products I've used from The Ordinary too that I'll include in my review. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know down below. On Instagram, I mean, there was some scandal with their Instagram a while ago, but I think that's all kind of sorted out now. But they're really good normally at answering questions, and their website's really good if you want kind of ideas on what's good for your skin or what you should avoid and things like that. So they were the things I bought from Beauty Bay, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. You've been you, I've been me, and I hope to see you again around these parts soon. Bye!